Gentlemen, welcome back to RWA Hype. Rob Masse alongside Bobby Rossi, and our next match is going to be the Movement taking on the Minutemen. And you spent a little time with the Movement earlier today, and you didn't make any friends.
No, honestly, their disposition is yet to change. They are still fiery red hot over what they feel has been shortchanged by our ladies of management, as well as the loss of the Junior Heavyweight Championship, which by all means, frankly, FNB, you're far exceeding the weight limit, so that title really shouldn't have been yours, but it looks like they're going to make mincemeat out of the Minutemen here tonight. I am not envious of Terrific Tommy or Delicious Devin.
Let's show you that interview with Bobby Rossi from earlier today.
Hello, viewers from home. My name is Bobby Rossi, and I am reporting on behalf of the Renegade Wrestling Alliance. To both sides of me are both members of the movement. I am alongside the FNB.
No, that's the Fat Nasty Bastard. Say it again.
I am alongside the Fat Nasty Bastard.
There you go.
Who seemingly a couple weeks ago, he seemed to have lost his...
I got robbed. Everybody out there knows I was robbed of my title.
Well, in the interest of fairness, Mr.
Fairness? If I'm not mistaken, it was like 4-on-1. I got told to defend my title, but I wasn't even ready. I wasn't in my gear. I had purple on. I was supposed to have blue on. Yeah, he was not ready. I wasn't ready for a match. Right then and there. Bobby Rossi. Fat Rossi.
I am not the one who makes the rules here, and gentlemen...
Yeah. Those two bimbos make the rules here. Yeah.
You're not the only team to be upset with our co-directors of competition.
And nothing. Why is it that he gets an introduction, but my name isn't mentioned at all? You said you're here with the movement, FMB and Jamal Jackson, which hopefully you get that right when you're ring announcing if you are doing a gig today. Okay? What else you got asked? Fat legs. Stupid fat legs.
Well, I would ask the both of you how you feel as though you're going to fare up against an established tag team like the Minutemen.
Established tag team? Look at that. Made me drop my goddamn halls. Established tag team. I don't know if you noticed, but for the past year, we have been the top tag team here in the Renegade Wrestling Alliance. I guess all the people out there in YouTube land have simply forgotten that. I guess you have forgotten that. I guess the women that are running this place have forgotten that.
Look, I'll be honest with you,
We have never, ever really been defeated around here. If you think about it, we were screwed for our tag titles. I was screwed for my junior title. Look at that. And tonight we got the Minutemen. The Minutemen. The last time we saw you two boys was about 2 weeks ago. Sure, Chris Cruz was there. Sure, his tag team partner was there. Delicious Devin Blaze. I don't even think he's delicious, okay? The most delicious male in this company, right here, you're looking at him. So now it's the first ever encounter of the Minutemen taking on the movement. We don't care if the folks out here are throwing the M's up. We don't care about that. However, tonight, we'll be throwing up the W for win. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
As I said before, I've always been...
Because it's all black everything with the movement. Got fat legs?
Duly noted, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from...
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from FMB and Jamal Jackson. We're closing it out just like that. We're done with this. We're done.
Tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first from New York City at a combined weight of 550 pounds, Jamal Jackson, the Fat Nasty Bastard, the Movement!
And leaving a sour taste in the mouths of our fans is the Movement. They feel as though they were robbed of the tag team championship, and I'm not sure I can completely argue that. There is some validity to that statement. However, speaking of lost championships, the Fat Nasty Bastard was holding hostage our Junior Heavyweight Championship, which didn't fit around his waist. So we needed to take it off of him. And he's a little PO'd about that. Look at the scowl on his face. That is not a happy man. That right there is not a happy man whatsoever. As he's currently talking into the cleavage of our co-director of competition. Liz, did you have your microphones on? Did you have your microphones on? He was speaking into your microphones. Letting every person within our studio audience know how they feel, doing somewhat of a not-so-victory lap around the ring. They are here from New York City, they are here to cause damage, and they have done just that. As I stated before, I am not jealous of the Minutemen. I don't ever want to be in a ring with the fat, nasty bastard or the original cult of personality of Jamal Jackson. These two have a hair across their ass a mile long, and they're here to do damage until that hair is gone. Oh, jeez. I don't have an argument with that. This is true. Just for the record, folks, I am smaller than the fat, nasty bastard, but I have fatter legs. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Hey guys, there's no holding in wrestling. There's no holding. I don't know who you're calling holding on, but that's a football call, not wrestling.
Introducing their opponents from Poundtown, USA, weighing in at a combined weight of 388 pounds, delicious Kevin Blaze, terrific Tommy Trainwreck, the Minutemen!
Having made quite the sensation of themselves in the New England area, the Minutemen have been here at the RWA and been heating up our tag team division.
This is why we shouldn't work together. I'm in trouble because of you. They were in there threatening to kick my ass because of you.
Honestly, I think they're looking for any reason whatsoever to kick anyone's ass. I mean, if a shoelace is out of place, they'll take it out on someone. They feel as though they were robbed of their tag team championship. Frankly, Rob, I can't argue that. They never had a chance to defend those titles, but yet they lost them.
But you know what? It's one thing to be disgruntled, but to come in and run rickshot over the RWA, I like FNB, I like Jamal Jackson. I think they're very good at what they do. There's no way that man is a junior heavyweight. And the fact that he beat up on a 12-year-old is shameful.
I don't have any argument for that, but all I could say is the man was looking to make a definitive statement, and I think he did that by taking on AJ Punk and stealing that belt.
This match here tonight is going to be, if I can borrow a phrase, a slobber knocker. This is not going to be a catch-as-catch-can style match. This is just going to be a rough-nosed, just hard-hitting match.
It's going to be a brawl. There's no two ways about it. It's going to be a friggin' brawl. But what the Minutemen have on their side is that they are fans and students of all different forms of wrestling. These guys are well schooled in lucha.
All over the Minutemen. The Minutemen taking down. Now, an Irish whip to both of them. And here's Jamal Jackson, FNB, and a reversal by the Minutemen.
They should have known better.
They should have. And here they come. Up by us. This is expensive. This is expensive. We're okay. We're good.
Oh, man, no. Jesus Christ, don't do it.
For the love of God, please don't. And a kick to the head of FNB, saving our lives.
Oh, a stunner from outside the ring. Blaze is going up to the top, to the high rent district. He's got damage on the brain.
And a double drop kick. Beautiful move by Devin Blaze, kicking FNB out. And the Minutemen standing tall in the ring. And our first official tag, even though the match didn't officially start.
Well, the bell rung, but I'm not sure who the legal man starting off was.
I really couldn't tell. Jamal Jackson taking a beating now by Terrific Tommy. A double super kick. Shades of the Rockers with the double super kick there. And now Terrific Tommy in the ring.
And our crowd eating up every bit of that super kick that Jamal Jackson just ate.
Oh, just the right hand right to the jaw.
FNB, you know better, buddy. What are you doing?
And Devin Blaze right over the top, and an enziguri by Terrific Tommy. Devin Blaze in, and a drop kick by Devin Blaze. I tell you what, the speed of the Minutemen is really what's keeping them up here.
Well, they're working like a true tag team should. They're thinking as one, and they are playing to one another's strengths and weaknesses.
Now, on the other end, if you're the Movement, how do you regroup at this point? Because you cannot keep up with this speed.
Exactly. Slow down the pace of the match. That's how you get the upper hand.
Devin Blaze going over the top. Wait, the Movement caught Devin Blaze. Terrific Tommy trying to go to the second rope, and Devin Blaze being thrown into Terrific Tommy. Tommy Trainwreck being thrown on the opposite side of the ring right down here in front of us, and Devin Blaze is hurt.
Devin Blaze needs himself a tag, because if he thinks he can take on the fat, nasty bastard single-handed, he is dead wrong, especially right now at the pace they're at.
FNB has a hand the size of a frying pan. There's no way to take that. Devin Blaze trying to chop back at FNB, it's not facing FNB. In that frying pan hand, hitting Devin Blaze again in the chest, and now FNB with a vertical suplex, plating Devin Blaze center of the ring, and we have a pinfall. 1, 2, and Devin Blaze kicks out. Now, this is where you're talking about slowing the match down, using the weight advantage. Devin Blaze going for an enziguri, almost hit FNB, and now a shoulder tackle. Just a tackle taking down Devin Blaze, and Blaze can't get back to his feet.
Honestly, he needs a tag. This is where the larger Minuteman needs to come into the ring. At this point, there's too much of a strength disadvantage, too much of a weight disadvantage.
FNB just charging into the corner, and then a shoulder tackle taking down Devin Blaze, and Devin Blaze is out. 1, 2, and a kick out. Devin Blaze fighting out, and he's just 2-3 feet away from his partner, but that's got to seem like a mile at this point. Jamal Jackson tagged in by FNB. Devin Blaze needs to make a tag, and again, the Movement, a smart tag team, keeping the smaller member of the Minutemen away from his own corner. An Irish whip here, Jamal Jackson.
Oh my goodness!
And now a cover, 1, 2, Devin Blaze kicks out again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is 270 pounds getting that kind of air. It's amazing to watch Jamal Jackson move, because he's surely a heavyweight, but he moves like a cruiserweight.
And that's got to be dangerous, having that much weight and being that agile. It just has to be. Devin Blaze trying to fight out against Jamal Jackson, control of both legs. Devin
Referee,
Blaze.
don't do that.
Now the referee distracted, and that was just right to the nether regions, and a stomp to the gut. This is just uncalled for, and this is the attitude of the Movement, and the referee not even paying attention to what he should be doing.
Devin Blaze spitting in the face of Jamal Jackson, and Jackson letting him know how he felt about that.
That was just unintelligent. Blaze was just a foot away from his own corner and decided to taunt. Here comes FNB once again in. Jamal Jackson controlling Devin Blaze, who can barely get to the second rope. And Devin Blaze's back has to be on fire at this point with the brutal attacks that he's been taking. The Movement now trying to, are they going to whip right back into the corner? And, oh! A double hip toss
into a backbreaker.
And now here comes Tommy Trainwreck to break up the cover. Devin Blaze couldn't even kick out at that point. Trainwreck saving the match, but he's got to do something to get Blaze back into his corner. Blaze is being held up by FNB. There's no way he should be up on his feet on his own. Blaze going for an enziguri again.
Well, that would have been the third enziguri. I mean, he saw it coming at this point.
FNB holding it. Oh!
Wheelbarrow into a stunner of sorts. We've got a cover, folks.
1, 2. You know, 2 weeks ago, the Minutemen took on the Student Body, much lighter, much different style. I don't think they're prepared to face a team like the Movement right now.
Well, not only are you talking about two massive dudes, you're talking about two massive dudes with a massive hair across their ass. These guys are not happy campers. They are here to make examples out of whoever steps in their way, and it looks like the Minutemen are going to be the very next example.
Jamal Jackson has a bear hug on Devin Blaze. Devin Blaze trying to fight out of it with an elbow to the head of Jamal Jackson, another elbow to the head, and a presidential ear slap here. And now here comes Devin Blaze again into a double-A spine buster. 1, 2, and that's, I thought that was it. I did not think Devin Blaze could kick out of something like that.
If there's one thing Blaze has to offer, it is tenacity. The kid's got a ton of fight, and he's got the heart of a champion. What he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in just spirit.
Sidewalk slam by FNB. Now 1, 2, and a kick out. What's going to give first? 1, 2, and another kick out by Devin Blaze. Is it going to be him physically or his spirit? 1, 2, and another. FNB's getting frustrated with the fact that Devin Blaze keeps kicking out.
Well, if I were either two of those men, I would use my weight advantage to my advantage. Get on top of Blaze, lock in the submission, and for Christ's sake, don't let go. Polish hammer!
Double chop, another double chop. Devin Blaze trying to fight out, and he's going for a third enziguri. Ducked FNB and hit Jamal Jackson. FNB going for a wheelbarrow, reversed by Blaze. Blaze going for a reverse suplex, and he hit it! It was almost a reverse DDT, and Devin Blaze needs to get to his corner. Tommy Trainwreck like a caged animal in his corner, willing his partner to get to the corner. This crowd is getting fired up. Can Blaze get to his corner? He makes a tag, and here comes terrific Tommy Trainwreck. Trainwreck gets FNB in the corner and lighting him up with the rapid-fire chops.
Not a good idea. You're just making him mad.
In the ring, knocked down with a clothesline, a forearm to FNB. And here comes terrific Tommy. A flying forearm, another into the corner with Jamal Jackson. Whips Jackson to the corner, coming out, and a drop kick. Jackson now down in the corner.
Trainwreck legitimately doing the work of two men in this matchup so far.
FNB out of his corner, gets an underhook. Throwing him into Jamal Jackson. FNB knocked his own partner out.
That's how to improvise.
Oh, and a right hand, another right hand.
Referee not calling any of these close fists.
Terrific Tommy, a Death Valley driver. Phenomenal move, that's got to be it. Tommy getting fired up, trying to get this crowd out. And now terrific Tommy is saying it's time. Devin Blaze being tagged in. Blaze going to the top rope. Here comes Jamal Jackson.
Jackson, oh my goodness, takes him out at the legs.
Here in front of us. Jamal Jackson is down. FNB in the ring. FNB back to his feet.
Spinning back fist. Knocks Blaze on his ass.
That's got to be it.
We've got a cover.
1, 2. Tommy can't get in the ring. 3, and that's it.
As I stated, Masse, these two are on a tear. They are looking to knock down any hurdle that gets in their way. The movement not taking any prisoners whatsoever.
And they were just vicious in this match. They weren't terribly outweighed. It's just, I think they're full of piss and vinegar, and that's what's guiding them to this mean streak and just not caring about wrestling, just beating people down.
They're going for the tag team belts. That's what's going on, Classy Masse. They want those belts back, and they're going to do everything in their power to earn them.
I tell you what, the Hollywood Balls, if that's who they're going for, the Hollywood Balls are a team that can stay next to the movement, and it's not going to be a short order for the movement. The Balls are a team to be had in this company.
I'll tell you, the Hollywood Balls, they've got their hands full. Our ladies of management, they've got their hands full. Any referee who's in the ring with these galoots has their hands full. I'd say full plates all the way around.
And now here they are, now just soaking in their win and talking more trash like they've been doing for the last roughly month here in RWA. And I tell you what, there's two ways of getting what you want. One way is going through the proper channels. Another way is just beating people down until you get what you want. And they're going with the latter.
It's going to prove to be effective, but I'm going to get a word from one of the Minutemen, if you don't mind there, Rob.
Not at all. Go right ahead. My broadcast partner is going to step into the ring against the tag team that just suffered a very vicious loss, but Terrific Tommy is facing JT Dunn at Dynasty, and my partner is going to try to get an interview with Terrific Tommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Minutemen. Now, Tommy, I know you want to get backstage and get yourself out of that sweaty gear, but if I could just take a moment of your time.
Just a minute?
Just 1 minute, sir. You didn't fare so well in tag competition up against the movement. I don't think anyone could up against those two, but it seems as if the two of you are not on the same page. Your thoughts?
My thoughts? Obviously, Bobby Rossi, you don't know the Minutemen very well, because whether we win or we lose, this dude right here is my best friend, and that's not going to change anything.
Well, it's good to know that you guys are still on the same page. We saw how they fared us at tag team, folks. This man will be in singles competition up against JT Dunn at RWA's Dynasty, and from what everyone says, that's the match that takes the cake. It's for all the marbles. How do you think you're going to fare up against the Juice?
What do I think? What do I think? I don't think. I know for a fact. Anybody, I mean anybody, whether it be in person, on the internet, if you've ever seen me wrestle, I promise you,